So this is your idea of like a little joke.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? What are we doing here?
Yeah, I'm you. I'm you, Ted.
Oh, I know. You told me yesterday you had a surprise for me. You roll into the driveway, and you're like 50, 100 feet away. I could see you through the glass, mustache glasses. I knew immediately what was going on. I knew, like, it was like I could see a whole vision. It was like a That's So Raven of my future, and that was you and me sitting here across from me. I'm looking at myself right now. I'm looking at directly at a mirror.
What did you expect me to do before that?
Okay, it's November when this episode is coming out, by the way. But this is the Halloween episode, apparently.
Yeah.
This is the Halloween episode.
Yeah, where's your costume?
And, well, we were talking about maybe wearing a costume, and then you were like, okay, no, don't wear a costume. Don't wear a costume. I'm going to show up in something. And I'm like, okay. This makes so much more sense than anything that was, like, perusing through my brain at the time.
What do you think I was gonna be like in my
I
costume?
don't know, like you'd come dressed up as like a toast with jam or something.
A
like
toast with jam?
Maybe I feel like there's maybe that lobster thing that you love so much. You know that lobster joke you love so much.
Boneless? Or wait, what? Oh my god, POV you are a lobster.
POV you're a lobster.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that bit. I haven't done it in a long time.
But
no, I'm locking in. You said you needed a co-host, and what better co-host than yourself?
Myself. Wow, no, this is perfect. Welcome everybody to a continuation of the maternity series on Take It Easy. Because Tucker and Emma very much so have a new baby. So I'm doing this shit on my own, but I need some help. So we got Courtney Miller on the podcast. Let's take it easy.
Hello, welcome to Maternt. It's time to get.
We're getting turned up. We're getting maturnt. Also,
it's time to get maturnt.
Should also mention to the audience that we're using two different types of microphones because I'm pretty sure that I thought I had two microphones.
That's so weird.
This week's been a catastrophe.
Yeah, it looks like this is my podcast. It looks like it's my podcast because I'm holding a microphone and you're loved up like some extra.
Well, yeah. I mean, see. Here's the thing. I had a thought process behind this.
Oh, okay.
You want to hear the thought process?
Was it? Is it?
And I was honoring you.
Really?
I was honoring you in doing this because I know that when I'm on a podcast, if the other person had a microphone and I didn't, I'd be like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with my hands?
Yeah, I would feel like I'm not part of it. You're right.
Yeah, but now you're more part of it than I am, and you're dressed as me. This is like some Black Mirror shit.
Yeah. How do you feel? What if you woke up one day and had to have a podcast with yourself?
What would you ask? I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to be in bed with Shane Top, and I'm going to have the body of a woman.
Excuse me, we're being you today.
But it's going to be my face, and then I'm going to look on YouTube, and there's going to be a new video from Ted Nivison, and it's going to be my body, but with your face on it. And that's going to be like my fucked up Black Mirror Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Moment.
It's gonna be I make cocktails from soups from Soup Plantation.
That's a pretty good idea. Wait, can you repeat one more time so I understand?
I make cocktails out of soups from Soup Plantation.
I make cocktails out of soup from Soup Plantation. Yeah, no, I see that. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ted here. We're going to every soup. Everybody loves a soup plantation.
And we're using that take. Everybody
loves a soup plantation. We're always going to try soups. What is this, like a wine tasting?
No, I don't know. What did you do in the plant video? You took food.
Oh, I need to explain how I perceived that. I was imagining in my head like...
Yeah, please show up, please.
Like a plantation.
Oh, Soup Plantation is a restaurant. that has soups, many soups.
Is this a California? What is this a California?
There's got to be one within 10 miles of here.
Soup plantation?
Maybe it's a West Coast thing, but soup plantation, you're awesome. Let's just high five
Hey,
really
man.
quick.
No, I was imagining in my head. I was like, man, I didn't like. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'm gonna yes and the fuck out of this. They're growing soup on a farm. I was yes anding the fuck out of that. I was ready for that to be like a real thing.
A real place. That's
also,
awesome.
Should mention, same. I mean, you showed up in the shirt, but it's a shirt I have. Same brand. We are wearing the same exact shirt.
Mm-hmm. And I'm really mad because I almost wore blue jeans too.
Yeah, these shirts were probably brothers. Like they probably were sewn next to each other.
Yeah, like in the same batch.
Mm-hmm.
Because you.
Same batch.
I think you're saying you maybe got Shane into these shirts.
I like to think that I did. I think that my interactions. What's that thing where it's like you have like a core, like a butterfly effect? I think I had a butterfly effect on Shane.
Wow.
3 years ago, I think.
Was it when we first
Creator
started talking
clash.
about your clothing?
Creator clash.
Okay, Creator clash.
Shane shows up into a room, and he is wearing his Limes shirt.
That's right.
Put it on the screen. His Limes shirt. And I said to him, oh, you saw that too on Instagram? And then he went, fuck. And I think that I hit him at his core, and I think it sent him on a new path.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he really likes to find things that are unique. And Instagram, it's hit or miss with whether it's unique or not. Like, because I've gotten served companies and clothing brands that I've never heard of. When I say them to other people, they've never heard of them. So that's a nice little... But I think that was an era on Instagram when it was like maybe the algorithm was smaller.
Yeah. I feel like nowadays I get something on Instagram and it's like, it looks amazing and it shows up and it's like a piece of plastic.
Yes.
Like that
$80.
light right there behind us, I got that. I have like a bunch of them in my apartment. They're all from it. That's an Instagram find right there. These plants, the easy plants, Instagram find.
Whoa.
Half the things in my home, a lot of these art that I have are from a company called Drool, which that was advertised to on Instagram that just makes art that you can hang up, cool art. But I can't use too many of them because then people are going to be suspicious of me and they're going to know it's from Drool.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, because it's not like you've accumulated them from years of flea markets.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But this is where it begins. Like, this is what you want the place to look like. Mm-hmm. And if you find something that was like from a flea market or old thing, then you can replace one of these if you want.
Yeah, this is my second round. Oh, see, this is the problem with Topo Chico.
Yeah.
With doing Topo Chico on a podcast is it is a burp causer.
Yeah, it's probably like you've already drank like 2/3 of it the first 5 minutes.
I was running around this apartment like a fucking crazy person trying to get this stuff set up. I was sweating.
Yeah, you were sweating.
Yeah, no,
There's
I was
not
sweating.
Much else to it.
I was sweating.
Ted, if you had a podcast with yourself, what would you want yourself to ask you? Or like, what would you want to talk about with yourself?
There's two paths in front of me. There's one. I'll go for it. I'd ask myself, is everything gonna be okay?
Wait, but it's just you. Also, you right now. They won't know.
Is everything gonna be okay?
Then,
oh right, you're not future me. You're not
I'm
future me.
Future
So yeah, I guess that would just be self-soothing, to have yourself just be like, yeah, no, everything's gonna be okay.
Your comrade.
But if you're me, you know everything.
Yeah.
Audio listeners love you to death. Courtney is dressed like me right now. I realize that for people listening on audio, they have no idea what's going on right now.
That's right. No, I think I did say I'm you in the beginning when I said I'm you because you needed a co-host.
Yeah, but
right?
that's like, that could mean anything, right?
What else could that be?
Like spiritually, metaphorically. Yeah, you're right. You're so fucking right.
No, but also it's kind of cool because we have this like sibling rivalry vibe.
I don't know if
I don't know if it's a rivalry.
I was gonna say I agree with the sibling dynamic, and you know what's funny? When I came on my show? Try Not to Laugh, and you were like, my baby brother, Ted Nivison, and I saw people in the comments and they were like, wait, are they actually literally siblings? So people are like, holy shit, that is a crazy thing to learn. But we're not actually siblings, but we got that sibling, and energy.
Yes, we do. And I was also quoting a Brittany Broski Trixie Mattel video when I was doing that intro where she says, "Me and my brother do drag for the first time." And
I didn't know that reference, but
that's okay.
Now I do.
It's a deep cut, and now you do. And that's one Ted educating another.
Are you a big podcast listener? Like, you have a podcast. You have Smosh. What's it called again? That's
URL.
It's URL.
Okay. It's okay.
I know Smosh alike because you told me about the whole story to getting to that,
yeah.
which was good, and I do like the name of that channel. But if you guys don't know, Courtney's got her channel, Smosh alike, URL with Courtney. Yes. That's not the whole title.
It's just URL with. I guess it is with me, but yeah, we just talk about the internet. I had you on.
Yeah.
And
I was what episode number was
that? I think you were number 2, and that was before we even figured out the game of the show of like at the end of the episode we decide if you're allowed online or not.
Can you give me like a post?
Yeah, you're not allowed online. You're not allowed online.
Is it because of the cave videos?
It's because of the cave videos.
You seen those cave videos?
Which I stand by my theory. I don't know if it was my theory or Shane's theory. Sometimes we really just share a brain cell, but we think it's you making those videos, Ted.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I would not. I would never do that.
There was a boulder and it hit him.
Dude, those videos are okay. For those of you who don't know, the boulder videos, they're still funny to me. I stumbled upon this on TikTok where it's basically just, if you've ever seen, the Nutty Putty Cave story, it's this, okay, that's rich.
I'm just getting comfortable.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
There was an effort in doing that. I saw that. There was like, you had to lift your leg up and it was like, I'm going much higher than I'm
sorry, I'm not 6'7", Ted.
Amen. Get skill issue. That's what they'd say.
Rock videos.
No, the nutty. Wait, rock, paper, scissors?
I said rock videos. I was trying to get you back on track.
Right, rock videos. I thought you just wanted to do rock, paper, scissors.
You were down.
I thought you were trying to do rock, paper, scissors to solve that beef we were just having.
That's really good.
Okay.
That's really good.
Okay, but before we do it,
Okay.
I'm gonna do rock.
Don't do that shit. I hate that shit.
I'm gonna do rock.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, for this next one, I'm gonna do rock.
Okay.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay. For this one, I'm gonna do rock. Ah, damn. I thought at the end of that, that would get you, but it
That's
didn't.
the rule of threes, right?
Yeah. Yes. In rock, paper, scissors, rule of threes.
Well, there's best of 3, but then there's rule of 3s in a joke, in a runner.
Yeah.
The third one has to have a different.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so I had a feeling, and I also was like, okay, I don't know.
So the Nutty Putty Cave.
Thanks for solving that beef.
It's this guy that goes into terrible name for a cave, by the way. Get that out of the way. Terrible name for a cave, and terrible situation. Guy, he's a caver. He goes into he squeezes through the spaces, which is just fucked up to begin with. Nobody should get out of there. Is what I say to that group of people. And he thought he was going the right way through this cave. He gets stuck in the wrong. Starts going down in the wrong direction, and he gets his body gets stuck like this, and he's like this is his head. He's like upside down.
So he's bent over,
upside down, and he's stuck. He can't move, and the blood's all rushing to his head, and he can't go backwards. And it became his grave.
That's real.
Like they couldn't get him out, and they closed up the cave. I think it was in like the 2000s or something like that. Really fucked up story, but the way that they represent that story a lot is they'll show sort of like this 2D sort of cutout that shows the cave pathways and stuff.
Yes.
And so there are real stories about terrible like cave issues, but this TikTok, they started making these awesome videos where there's just these ridiculous scenarios that just did not happen, just complete absurdity where it's like he was going with a weird warbled voice where it's like Jonathan Appleseed was going down into this cave in 1953 when all of a sudden an army of crabs started eating his legs, and it goes on they each go on for like 2 minutes.
Way too long. And
I think that the first time I shared it with somebody was, I think I sent it to you.
You might have, because it was at like 3 in the morning.
And I sent it to you at like 3 in the morning. I said, please show this to Shane.
Yes. Yes.
And I was seeing a comment at some point where apparently Shane did some sort of like cave related bit and on Smosh, like cave diver or cave person stuck in cave type of thing. And they were saying that they think that me sending you that was like the butterfly effect that led to him doing that bit, or like it had like I had been sending them so much to him that it was like at the top of the mind for like an improv bit.
Yes. Okay, I see that. Like that's your string theory butterfly effect in a way with Shane.
Yeah. So I'm basically
You're gone.
There's two butterfly effect things I think I'm doing to Shane. Those are the only two.
Elwood shirts and rocks.
Yeah.
No, those videos were insane. If you listen to those videos, which I think you have reposted some.
I have.
On TikTok.
I definitely have because they needed to be shared.
You know when you can like close your eyes and imagine like, oh, this guy sounds just like that one cartoon character, and then like you're like, oh my god, that literally does when you close your eyes. Mm-hmm. When I close my eyes with those rock videos, it sounds like you putting a filter on.
That's so how dare you? That's that's low voicist, tonist.
Low voices. Stop hitting me with ists, bruh.
Yeah, it's timbrist.
Bro. No.
That's timbrist because my voice is just low. This is who I am.
Yeah, but the video was even deeper. That's what I'm saying. It was a filter on, but it had the cadence and passion and diction that you have.
That would be awesome to pull an Anthpo and like try to engineer a channel like that. I wish that I had thought of that.
Yeah, I mean, Danny Gonzalez has done like kind of versions of that, but people always find out. But something like a faceless channel.
I was seeing some theories on a current Danny Gonzalez project where there's like this, like what seems like an AI song going around. I saw a few posts where people were trying to call him out on it. But I think the thing is when you do something in secret like that, then people just become so overly
like that's gotta be
like that's a video. That's gotta be a video. You know, like I did my viral TikTok sound video, and then now whenever I post on TikTok, no matter the content of what the TikTok is, people are like, "This is probably for a video. This is definitely for a video," because they don't want to be wrong,
right?
They don't want it to like slip through them. But it's like I think that the theory right now is that he's doing a video where he tries to trick people into thinking a song that he made real, like he actually went through the process of making real, was an AI generated song.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
But then that means he used AI.
No.
He's tricking people.
It sounds like it's AI, but he made it entirely real.
Dude, that's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. So I'm just trying to sit like you, but I hate it. It feels wrong on my lumbar.
How were you sitting before? Wow, that's phenomenal. Like the fact, do you always just like?
I try to stick it out because I want to have the natural posture of.
Yeah.
So that when I stand up, I got a shelf, not a tucked under tail.
No, I definitely think that I'm gonna be the victim of being a tall person.
The victim of being a tall person?
Tall people die like 10 years earlier on average.
Why?
I think it's because we got too much
blood.
Too much blood rolling around. It's a strain on the. I honestly kind of believe that though. Like it's got to go more distance. You know, puts more of a wear on the veins.
Yeah.
You know.
You should wear compression
My highways
stockings.
are in disrepair. Stockings.
You said your highways are in disrepair.
Yeah, my blood highways.
Your veins. You should wear compression stockings and pants.
Compression. What's that thing that miners would wear? Fucking compression.
And athletes.
Compression.
And old ladies of the night.
Old ladies of the night.
Because it's good. It helps with circulation in your legs.
Compression, like, what the fuck is the name of that thing? The if you know, you could tell me.
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh, fuck.
What are you thinking of? Compression socks?
No, but you know how like when you see Santa Claus and he's not wearing like
the long underwear, like the long
underwear,
old button-down one-piece underwear that's like Mormons used to wear.
Yeah.
And still kind of do sometimes.
Yeah, like the thing that makes it so God can't be upset with you. I'm wearing those all compression. My whole body's compressed.
Castration belts? Oh.
No, not castration belts. Also, I don't know if they castrate you.
Not in Mormon church.
Yeah.
Imagine having a piece of clothing that made it so no one could be mad at you. What would you want the piece of clothing to be so that you could wear it all the time? No one is mad at you ever. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
That shirt that says "Don't be mean to me" or "Don't bully me, I'll come."
Oh, God.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think I've seen that.
You know what I'm talking about? Because then no one wants to. No one's like. Then it's like, well, I don't want to make you come.
No one wants
No one can be mean to you. No one can be mean to you unless there's some sick freak.
I'm
To
trying
be fair to
like
you, this is a deep couch.
Yeah, and you're long.
This is a couch design. This is like sort of. You're jacking the beanstalk right now. In
I'm
some
not
way.
jacking anything, Ted.
No,
I'm
you're not.
a podcast
You're not.
guest.
No, but you know when he goes up to the the tail.
The beanstalk?
The beanstalk, the tail of the Jack of the Beanstalk. Normal
The
podcast.
tail?
The tail. Yeah, it is a tail. First of all, he goes up there to the giant's lair, and everything's big.
Mm-hmm.
You're Jack. This is the giant's lair.
Oh, okay.
Everything's big because I'm a large guy. I'm the size of a building. And that's why you can't just lean back comfortably because this is a giant-sized couch for a giant man.
Yeah, okay. Do you sleep on it yet? Have you slept on it yet?
I have. I
Is it
have.
good?
Especially when I first got it. I was sleeping. Whenever I have a podcast with this couch, I will end up talking about how much I love this couch at least
That's
once.
good.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It was an adult couch. But
Okay.
dude, what's up? How are you doing?
I'm good. You made me think of the Tom and Jerry episode when they do the Jack and the
Oh,
Beanstalk.
Tom and Jer? Dude, I miss them.
I love them so much. Have you
I
seen this
miss-
tattoo?
Oh, whoa, you really do like them.
I need to get it
How long have
touched
you
up.
had that? How long have you had that?
A
That
while. Maybe a year.
was
or
it is
so.
it meant to be like light?
Yeah, but I just saw my tattoo artist again when I got these leg ones.
Mhm.
So she's gonna touch it up, and we're gonna make it match the darkness of the other ones.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
Okay, Ted.
Where if I wanted to get a tattoo, where would I get it? I'm scared shitless of a tattoo.
Where I go is the best. And I tag them all the time. It's
That's
called
what
Super
every
Sweet.
tattoo motherfucker
No,
says.
no. Mine is the best because it's also a coffee shop.
Oh.
It's women owned.
Whoa.
And it's called Super Sweet.
Oh.
All the artists are incredible. I've gone to a few artists there. Like I think all my tattoos except for one have all been at this one shop except for this.
Yeah.
But they're all great.
I feel like part of the reason I'm scared, first of all, is like when I was a kid, I always had like buyer's remorse. So I had a real issue with this where I would like ask for something as a kid. My parents would buy it for me, and then I would be like regret, like if it was a binary choice or a choice between multiple things, I'd choose one thing and then regret and want the other one. And it was like such a sad, like even thinking about it, it's like such a sad, like, you know, it's very much so tantamount to a kid crying over ice cream kind of stuff. But back then it was like, it was stressful for me.
Yeah,
it was stressful because it was like, I made the wrong choice.
That's so interesting. That's like something you should unpack with a therapist.
Yeah. Well, I don't really have any more. I feel like I have a little bit more conviction. You know, I think I was
Now you can pick.
I didn't have what it takes back then. But I think I worry that I'll get a tattoo and I'll be like, that was a fucking mistake.
Yeah, I mean, that's very valid. Also, if you have a big collab with a brand, like a big one, you have to cover all tattoos.
What?
I've had a couple with my job
This feels
where every single tattoo has to be covered, and I have this one right here, so I have to wear like
really.
I'm wearing Mormon underwear on the shoots.
Is this a thing that have you witnessed this in other Really?
It's like the biggest of the big.
Carries through my management, so they see deals.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that they're being maybe one of the ists to you.
well, I mean, why would they ask me to be in it? We have like 13 of us over there.
Oh, it's for Smosh stuff.
It's for Smosh.
And they make you cover up that what? Okay, that's lame.
And they're very wonderful opportunities, please. But like they are
Don't
such
get me
big
wrong.
companies that it's
the
like
money's good.
the copyright. I actually don't see like that mostly just to keep the lights on. But it's cool to work with them and like, but it is like, it's a match. It's a lit match. It's not going to conflict with.
Right. Yeah.
But it's interesting. So something to think about if you get them. Like your first one could be in more of a hidden spot, or
is it any sort
literally
of
any tattoo?
Really, not because it's like Tom and Jerry, and that's like a cartoon that is like a brand.
Well, that one, yeah, but like I've heard that the artists work and they don't want any liability.
Oh.
But you can have your tattoo artist also sign a release too.
Huh.
But yeah, so I'm like,
okay, so that sounds like a big, and now I'm further.
and
Now I'm further from getting a tattoo.
I know, because I'm like, can Anthony even do a brand deal? Because he's covered head to toe, my boss. But yeah, I know it's interesting. I think tattoos are like, as someone who like, I just like to find a way to show my personality without having to like constantly say what my personality is.
Yeah.
And so having like silly whimsical things on my body is fun.
Yeah. I feel like kind of how my apartment is right now is my equivalent of what getting a like I feel like getting a series of tattoos would be, because whenever I go to a new apartment, I'm like, I just gotta have a bunch of squares, all of different sizes on the wall, and I just gotta get them all, and like I need to cover all the wall spaces.
Did you hang them all?
I did, yeah.
Ted, you did such a good job. Like, this place is amazing, and it doesn't matter if you got them all from the same company. Like, you curated a design here. Like, you did a really amazing job.
Thank you. Yeah, some of them got lore, some of them have been curated over the years. Some of them are like from, like there's some stuff from like there's like the Guinness one is like from fucking from Ireland when I went there and stuff. So
that's
like,
I love that stuff.
Yeah, I've been getting into like the shadow oh, well, the cool one is over there. I have it out of the light now because I was getting worried because it used to be over there with it's getting nailed by the light all the time.
We are on the same areas of Etsy fully.
Oh, have you? Yeah, you.
The little fish.
That's crazy that you clocked that. Yeah, no, that 100% is from Etsy.
I've seen that same artist. Damn. That's one artist that we both saw.
Well,
because we were both looking for
everything
sardines.
I own has to be a mystery. Otherwise, who the fuck am I?
And you're literally amazing. That's a great artist on Etsy. Okay, but where's the shadow box you're talking about?
Okay, well, I got thrown off into a different topic. That's one of my you see that Nightmare Before Christmas thing?
Yes, the drawing.
So those are 2 original storyboards from the Nightmare Before Christmas that I got at a fucking like cinema auction thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I don't know anything about like how paper ages, so I was like, I should probably get that fuck out of the sun, so it doesn't get hit by any direct sunlight or anything.
Yeah, it could turn yellow.
Yeah, that's what I'm not trying to do. That's what.
Good job.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool. My flex of something like that is like, my great grandfather painted backgrounds and landscapes for cartoons.
Whoa, that's cool.
So I have these like unfinished paintings that he was just trying like for like look like Bambi.
Really?
So
he has like even more than underground, like not even like a cell from the thing. Like he's got like things that might have been something. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
It was very cool. I think he did backgrounds for like old Scooby-Doo, like
Hanna-Barbera Scooby-Doo.
Like paintings of those.
That's the best
there's like a big city. Yeah, it is. Where the sound effects are just weird.
Yeah, and like, oh god, I think that intro for any like sort of nostalgic cartoon, like the Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? That one specifically, like, you know, when there's certain nostalgic things, like there's nostalgic things that are like, oh, I remember that. Then there's nostalgic things where it's like a smell or like an audio thing where you're just like, oh, that's like a warm nostalgia. Like I'm in it.
There is something about that one, yeah. I in the pandemic like would put on all the old original, like I put on the old Tom and Jerry, and like I put on Speed Racer just to like have on.
You were a big Speed Racer? Oh, there it is. What did you think of the 2008 film?
I haven't finished it.
Crazy. That's crazy.
I know. Well, but I like the original. Sorry, sue me.
Yeah. I hadn't seen it in a long time, but I watched a video essay on like how the end scene in that movie is like an incredible cinematic experience. I've heard things about that. There's a certain like flair to those like pre-2010 adaptation movies that they like, because they're making adaptations all the time now. Right. But like those original ones were like, they didn't really have like a formula yet. They didn't have like a Disney formula to how to.
They're figuring it out, yeah.
Yeah, and so they were very like, so each of them were like so unique. Because then you've got like the original Spider-Man movies, and then other examples, but I can't think of anything else.
Yeah. So like you've been managing to just have like a full-on deep conversation with me while I look like this. So I just wanted to check in and see how you're doing.
It's a meditative process. A lot of sometimes the thoughts will bubble to the surface, but then I will, it's like a recycling bin. I'm like, get down there, get down there.
when your roots are coming in, there's like a hairspray that's like a color
No,
to cover your roots. And
when your roots are. No, I don't know.
I put it all over my head. I put the
You sprayed
whole
this
thing.
for this specifically?
Yes, it's gonna come off in the shower.
That is awesome.
I actually don't even want to know what the back of my head looks like. I'm actually scared.
Okay, but can you look that way real quick?
Why?
Because there's a surprise over there.
Wait.
Just fucking. Yikes!
Is it like a
Fucking
zebra?
yikes, dude.
I'm
No,
like scared that it's like zebra back there, bro.
No, I don't think it's zebra. I don't think it's zebra.
It's hard.
It's something else entirely. Something new.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know if it was a compliment.
Have you ever had people dressed like you for Halloween?
For a period at the peak of the Milkman era,
Milkman Ted?
there would be a period
Milky
where people
Ted.
would tag me on Instagram on Halloween, and honestly, that probably will happen this year, where I'll get a bunch of tags and it'll be people dressed as the Milkman.
Wow. What
Yeah.
do you know?
Yeah.
Got to come up with a new guy.
I do, honestly, I do. Yeah, it is weird how sometimes you do something originally and then it's like the most like in terms of visuals, like that's the most iconic visual of my own brand. And now I'm just like fucking performative male visual now. I'm
No,
like,
this
he
is-
wears fucking penny loafers and he's got glasses.
This is not performative male. Well, what do you have a tote? Do you have a bag? Okay,
the
it's the Trader Joe's.
Yeah,
it's
Trader
not
Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
It's hard to battle against things that are genuinely good.
And also, I feel like you've been doing this before performative males were really
Slightly. I had maybe.
I shouldn't defend you.
You can't. You shouldn't. I had maybe 5 months on the dialogue, on the online discourse on it. But I'll tell you what about that Trader Joe's tote bag. Mm-hmm. I'm tall.
Yes.
Tote bags are hard for
because
me.
they don't wrap around your armpit, right?
They don't wrap around my armpit, right?
Really? That's really the reason?
Yeah, and that's got the longest fucking straps of any tote bag I know.
Wow, because otherwise they're up in there and it kind of
Yeah,
feels
it's up in my it's tickling my pit hairs.
You have pit hairs?
Yes.
Do you want to know something crazy? On my right side, I don't.
On your right side?
On my right side, I don't have armpit hairs. On my left side, I have armpit hair that grows, and I haven't shaved it because I'm like, this is crazy. My right pit does not and has never grown hair.
Is it like just like peach fuzz, or it's just like
it
smooth?
looks like a knee pit. Do you want to see?
Sure. That has never grown hair there?
I've never grown armpit hair. And do you want to see my left one?
Sure.
There's armpit hair, see?
Wow. That's great. Wait.
Have you ever looked at a stranger's armpit before?
No, not until right now. I mean,
But isn't that weird? That's not a bit.
No,
That's
and you
my
were
entire
the description of it being the inside of a knee was really. You've talked about this before, clearly, because that was the inside of a knee.
That was the first time I've mentioned inside of a knee.
Well, it was perfect. It was perfect. It was a perfect description of it.
Because, like, you know when you've seen someone who has just shaven their armpits and it's, like, clean, but it's, like, you can tell it's still
You got
an
the
adult
like
armpit.
the bump kind of thing going on.
The deodorant stuff.
Yeah. No, that's clean as a whistle.
Yeah, so I can't relate to armpit hair hitting the tote bag.
Yeah, no, I'm like,
Whoa!
yeah.
Thanks.
Fucking forest in there. You're welcome, dude. You're fucking welcome, man.
Ted's sharing armpits.
This
What do
is-
you know?
This is we're breaking ground here. I've never done a solo podcast before. How am I doing so far? Is it going well? Is it going good? Is it going good?
Am I the first?
First I've ever just
Of
like
this era?
been of the era of me trying to continue having Take It Easy episodes. So Tucker and I, they had their baby like less than a month ago.
Wow.
So they
in it.
have not had enough time. We only had 4 episodes recorded.
Oh my God,
Tucker
yeah.
was like, yeah, no, I think it'll be fine. And the whole time I was like, dude, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, that doesn't seem like enough time
No.
for like any of the, like, I feel like that's a whole nother creature
Yes.
that you got to learn to care for.
Together.
So
too,
probably
yeah.
as we speak, Tucker's wiping a baby's ass.
Epic.
It's alive though. It's healthy.
Baby
And it's honestly
bath.
probably I gotta hand it to them. It is probably the cutest, like straight out of the womb. Like probably one of the cutest babies I've seen.
Whoa, that's huge.
Yeah, like there's a lot of ugly babies out there. I'm sorry to say.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Ted to
and
Ted, there's
Ted to
some ugly
Ted,
babies.
I mean, a lot of ugly babies out there. Sometimes they look like fucking Nosferatu. Sometimes
I think
they look
I was
like,
an ugly baby.
Oh, he had to be ugly.
I said I was an ugly baby.
You were an ugly baby.
I think I was. Or just like one of those babies where it's like, meh. What about you?
Don't be so hard on your babies, the baby you that you were.
Well, what about the fact that I was number 5 out of 7 kids? Like, my parents' genes and DNA can't keep that strong.
You think that the DNA like kind of like falters?
Like they run out of gas.
they run out of gas where it's like we can't give them all the good shit.
Yeah, like deformities start coming in.
Yeah, we'll get. I mean, I'm vibing with with the emotional pathway here. Logically, I'm not sure if it tracks, but I want to believe it's kind of like a little bit like they have to get worn out. I mean,
yeah, you're a factory. You're making so many people.
Yeah. Wait, were you weren't Mormon? That's a lot of.
I was.
You were.
Until I was 12.
Right. Okay. So that does track with the 8 babies thing.
But you know what's crazy? And it's something that blew my mind when I heard it is like, I got ovaries, right? I've got ovaries.
Yeah.
And my ovaries have ovaries. Or like if I were to get pregnant
those would produce more ovaries.
Assigned female gender, that's ovaries and ovaries and ovaries.
I do think it is kind of like a nerf though that women don't have infinite eggs. That kind of like what the fuck?
Like they can't keep making them?
We run out.
And you guys just keep making your little guys?
Infinite factory. Just fucking going. Just you know?
Yeah, you're just going.
We're just going all the time. Just like they're just making more. And then it's like, well, I don't know. I feel is it weird in my head when I think of like ovaries? Like in my head, I kind of because there's a limited supply. I think I've always imagined it sort of like two gumball machines.
I don't think that's that crazy to think about it.
Anybody? Let us know in the comments if you've thought of ovaries.
Because then when it's time to potentially, when you're ovulating an egg, or when literally it's been too long. Because I don't think about this, but it's like there is a time where an egg is in a place that is in a good spot. You know, and that's like kind of the.
Because you got the two chambers, the two gumball machines, or the top of the gumball machines. You got a little.
They go down.
Little thing, and then you got the womb thing, and then it's like, hey, it's time. At some point, one of them decides, or maybe both. One heads down, and it's in there.
And
it's like ready, but then a lot of time you don't, and it's like, you're always like, oh, what the fuck? I did all this work. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking shed those whole things.
Yeah, dude. Having to start over every time. Isn't that crazy?
God. Sometimes as a man. What?
Men are funny, you know?
Well, sometimes as a man, because a lot of people don't hear about this. A lot of people don't hear what we've got to say, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to go out there and say it.
I have a lot to say.
Sometimes I just sit down, look up to the sky, any day of the month, and I'm like, God, I feel perfect.
You feel perfect?
I feel perfect, no pain.
It's good to feel normal.
No pain. Sometimes I get a tummy ache, and I'm like, is this what a period's like?
I will say, if you have the worst diarrhea pains of your life, that's probably somewhat similar to a mild or moderate period cramp.
Yeah, there have been times that I've thought I'm like, maybe this is kind of what that is, but it is wild that we'll never know.
Did you know that so you know how people who have uteruses, their hormone cycle is a month, right? 28 days. The people who don't have uterus, the penis, have 1 day. Your hormone cycle is a day.
Really? Whoa.
It's 24 hours.
I wonder. Do you know any further information, or is that the extent of it? Because I want to ask follow up. Yeah, I want to ask follow up questions.
I know, right? I'm just gonna look it up and not use the AI answers because I
know. Yeah, I think it's. I was just seeing a lot of my information I get from comments apparently, but I saw a comment where apparently you can just put -AI in the Google search and it won't do it. But
I really, really wish that was real because male hormone cycle do not have a monthly. However, their hormones level fluctuated. Okay, this is the annoying overview. Let's go to the real one. Yeah. So, Holland and Barrett online. No.
Yeah, I'm wondering what that even looks like.
Men experience a cycle every 24 hours. So when mood and behavior. So testosterone levels are highest in the morning and decrease throughout the day and drop to their lowest at night. And do you feel sad at night or anything?
I'm going to be honest with you. I think that is like related to, that's probably the most, at least in my experiences, man, that's probably the most related to libido.
Libido?
Yeah, like when you're raring and when you're not.
Raring to gar?
When you're raring and when you're not.
Okay.
Because that's probably explains, like, have you heard of the concept of morning wood for dudes?
Yes, I have.
That's probably because if it's the highest in the morning, that explains
levels.
my whole fucking, you just explained my whole fucking childhood.
Aww.
Don't say aw to that. Do not say aw to that.
Let's not bring little Ted into this.
Yeah. Little Ted.
I thought that was interesting though when I heard it because there's so many random things that like did you know the sleep study was only done on men? So we actually only knew what kind of sleep men needed, how many hours a night and stuff.
Wait, really?
Women need more, or people with uteruses need more.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And that you can take to the bank.
There's, another crazy thing about about people with uteruses and people with PPs,
with balls,
balls and sack, is that like both were experiencing the panic in puberty. I mean,
oh my gosh, yeah.
Watch Big Mouth; it'll tell you everything.
Everybody is like the most intense story version of it, and it's so real.
Because I feel like, but the thing is with women, it's like that's probably if nobody tells you about that, that's fucking terrifying. Mm-hmm. You're just fucking bleeding, and you're like, I'm dying.
Mm-hmm. I luckily, not by my family. I luckily had a good school system, but my parents tried because my mom put me in plant reproduction instead of regular reproduction class in middle school.
That's crazy.
I know.
That's crazy. So it was like you can either be in sex ed, or you can figure out how to farm.
Yeah, like learn about how plants fertilize each other.
That's
weird.
Literally. That's a weird choice to have to be able to make.
I remember one time. So my mom would take us to Barnes and Noble a lot, and I'm pretty sure she would leave us there. Super fun. But I would sneak over to the young adult area. And I found those books that it was like.
I feel like we got to come back to that last part, but
we lived places, but it's fine. We
don't have to.
And I found What's Happening to My Body for Girls, a book, and I read through that book in there, and I was like, whoa! Like I'm so glad I read that.
Dude, that's actually really wholesome. First of all, like, you're like, I'm so glad I read that. This is the information that but like to be in a Barnes and Noble and be like. That's like a young adult novel where you're figuring out the secret to society, like some sort of, the dystopian society where they're like, we can't let them know about it's like the city. You read The City of Ember?
I think I heard about it.
So they live underground and then they're like, the clock's running out on the fucking, they got the big mole creatures. Everybody knows about the big mole creatures. I don't know why I'm sorry, sidebar. I don't know why The City of Ember people don't know about it because I feel like there was a movie made about it and we read it when I was in school and nobody else seems to fucking know about The City of Ember, but it was a really cool world and you guys should check it out. Although I feel like in hindsight it's probably a really easy low-key book that may seem childlike now, but
I have some favorite books of mine that are like that feel a little juvenile in parts.
That's crazy. You were like, you found it and you're like, what is this?
Yeah.
And it's like
I found the secrets.
Like that French guy in Ratatouille where he's reading it and you're like,
yes.
that one reaction image.
Literally that. But yeah, no, I I think my mom had a very busy life, and I know for a fact I was left at gym daycares when she wasn't there because of voicemails that the gym had left. I was very young, and I had my younger brothers with me too.
Okay. So you have like specific memories of just hanging out places for
way too long. I'm going like, what am I doing?
And that's tough too because I feel like when you're a kid, dude, time was a different animal when you were a kid.
It's so agonizingly different.
A 20-minute timeout when you're 5 is 4 hours.
That's a death sentence.
I do actually think it probably felt like 4 hours because.
No, what's weird is I had 4 hours in my head too when you said that.
Yeah, and I've been saying this for so long. I don't think that it's like an official, like, cognitive study or something, but or maybe it's just like common knowledge and I sound like a dumbass right now. But I do think that, like, children perceive time longer because their life has been shorter, so that, like, the percentage of their life that time is like more.
I think that's huge. And also when you're having new experiences, especially when you're growing up, every day is like a new experience.
Yeah.
Life feels longer.
Yeah.
Because, like, the pandemic and other years, like, feel like they flew by because there was nothing new happening in our own lives.
Yeah.
You know, kind of thing.
Yeah. Like, when I got put in a timeout and it's like 30 minutes, like,
Oh my
I was
God.
like, water.
Yeah.
Water.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I would say. Just
Water.
water. Just
You're
water
just
over
a
again.
child whispering.
I just turned into the voice of an old man, and they were like, "Who's in here with you?"
Timeouts, man.
Yeah, but puberty. Don't get me wrong. Puberty's tough for boys as well.
Puberty stuff. Oh yeah, no, I think it's tough for everybody. I think it's absolutely tough for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, there's just different battles going on inside, outside,
Yeah.
with others, like, of all of that. Like, and we got through it.
We did. We
Us,
survived.
Ted got through it.
I have a specific memory when I was it was, I believe, 7th grade. As like I was always a big kid, so as the big kid, if there was like a physical demonstration needed, I would get called on for stuff to, like, move an object or hold something high because I was tall and I was taller than some of the teachers. I'm in science class. I think the teacher is teaching about mass, right?
Okay.
And so, or just like some sort of movement, whatever the case, I'm sitting in my chair and I'm in the midst of puberty, and against my own will, I wasn't even thinking of anything in particular. I've just got a full-on fucking boner. Because I am a prepubescent boy.
Yeah, the NRBs.
Or I am currently pubescent boy. No, like, like, as a guy, you would just get them. Like, they would just happen. Like,
I said NRB, no reason boner. That's what they call them.
Oh, no reason. Oh, okay. Yeah, NRB. It was an NRB. And then in that, like, moment, I'm like, fuck, I don't know what's going on here. But at that point, I'd figured it out. But I was like, this is really inconvenient. Hope that goes away soon. And then the teacher calls me and they're like, Ted, why don't you come up here and help? And I'm going to, like, sit in this chair and you just have to push it across the ground or something. I had to move something. Basically, I had to get up and walk across the classroom in front of everyone. So I'm, like, doing this thing where it's like I stand up, hands in pockets, trying to fucking
create space.
Create space,
Oh my
protect
God.
it or something. It was, like, the worst. And it's like that's like a specific memory I have in my head where I was like, that was traumatic.
You got through it. Nobody noticed.
No, not that I know of. Nobody. I think that when you're in a 7th grade class, everyone else is just so fucking worried about themselves.
Yeah,
Which,
they're like, oh,
honestly,
no.
it extends to modern day,
Real
modern
life.
adulthood. Everyone's just like everyone's so in their own head about themselves that, like, nobody's noticing, like, the fucking, like, weird zebra hair they have on the back of their head.
Okay, and now you brought it up, and now you. And
That was like a
now
totally
you're poking at-
totally normal example.
Ted, you're being so mean to yourself right now.
You're right.
Because I'm Ted.
I have to
someone
have
being mean
I have
me.
to have some self-love for myself.
So you're in this maternity leave era. You're going to
We
be
are.
hosting this podcast by yourself. Who else are you going to be trying to have on? What's your plan?
I think tomorrow I maybe am having Ethan on.
Ethan Nestor?
Ethan Nestor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's a cool guy.
Do you ever get scared of collaborating with people?
I do. I was a little bit nervous about this one because I didn't have any. Well, because you are a professional. That's the thing.
Wow.
You are. You're a professional. You live a professional life. There's, like, 2 sects to the content creator world. Those that operate within, the companies. Where every time I collaborate with those companies, they have to hound me about logging into their payroll account so they can pay me $100. And then there's like the people, like us, where we're just doing it in our apartment and we don't know what we're doing. But I don't know. I was just because
what I'm going to say to that is technically a professional is someone who gets paid to do something. You're on a regular basis.
Poetry.
So you are a professional. You do this for a living. You literally do.
That is true.
So give yourself credit. Also, I've been full-time since the beginning, so I've never had to pay my dues and learn what a timesheet is. I've never done a timesheet. I did my first self-tape last month.
That's crazy because they had me fucking doing timesheets at Smosh when I came in. I filled it out on the piece of paper.
Yeah, because you're not full-time.
That's true.
Because the gag is you're not there full-time.
That's true. I'm not there full-time.
But yeah, so like it's just totally different. I think it's the same with what we just said. Everyone is so different and focused on their own stuff that it's like we don't realize how actually the same we are.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, you like we both rolled out of bed that day and showed up to Try Not to Laugh of like, all right, fucking what are we doing today? Like we both did that.
Yeah, Try Not to Laugh is fucking I'm glad every time I do it, but God, it is showing up to it is stressful.
It is. Walk me through. I
mean, okay.
I want to hear.
Think about it this way.
Okay.
I've done a total of maybe 4 Try Not to Laugh.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
That's cool.
But like, think about how many you've done. Now think about showing up to the 4th one. Were you not nervioso at all?
I try to think. I think I'm only ever nervous when it's like a crazy guest is on.
Yeah.
But like I maybe there was some early moments on.
Actually, you know what? I was actually probably feeling pretty good about the most recent one because I think I was coming right off of being in improv class.
Yes.
So I already had had the juice in me a little bit.
Didn't you bring a character idea with you too?
I did. I brought Pig.
That's more than a lot of us can say.
I brought Pig, and I'm happy that you know what? Weren't we gonna do some sort of bit with Pig for Bit City? That never happened.
Don't ask me. I'm not.
Who's in charge?
Who's in charge?
Who's in charge of Bit City? I got some choice words for them. We gotta bring Pig back. Pig.
Bring back him.
If you guys don't know, you should watch the Try Not to Laugh. Obviously, you should watch everything.
With Ted Nivison, yes.
With Ted Nivison.
Yeah, I think it was a very funny
It's basically just a guy who's like really into meat, and he's got a big belly, and he's like.
You can just hear his neck vein.
Yeah, he was like. Yeah, how you doing? My name's Pig.
There it is.
I like Chuck. I like to eat Chuck, and I like to fuck. I think it's something
whoa,
I said.
Whoa!
Yeah. And it was like very much so like I was like leaning over. And that was a fun one to do. But no, it's. I think that it's obviously very different than what I normally do for work because everything that as a YouTuber is like very like kind of controlled. You know, everything down to like, I'll do the same take like 100 times for a certain line.
Yeah, and Try Not to Laugh. It's
You've
not
been doing
live.
New videos.
I have.
On your channel.
I haven't in a while. I did one.
But it was a big deal because you and Shane both were coming out with videos and it was like, this is a new era, everybody.
We were ready. And then our job got so busy and we were too ambitious. Like, I still love it. Like, I forget sometimes just how few of our cast are like, YouTubers or how they started, because a lot of our cast are professional actors and performers and improvisers. But
I feel like in the whole Smosh, Dropout, etc. world, there's a lot of people who did UCB.
Yeah, a lot of that. And that's really so it's interesting to see. There's not a ton of people who start online like in our cast like that. There's been eras.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's something that I've always loved and I forget about. I'm like, damn, wait, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
So I hope to get back into it. I love vlogging, but I always feel uncomfortable asking if I can vlog when I go and do things.
Yeah.
You know? I
get that.
much though.
I think it is, if it makes you feel better, I think it is a little bit of a grass is greener thing almost though, because whenever I go to Smosh and I'm seeing all that's going on, and there's like a whole, I don't know, having been doing YouTube videos and being my own boss for as long as I have, like whenever I get like a taste of like a schedule, it's like Wow. It's remarkable. It feels like I'm at, like, if there's like a multi-day sort of like showing up to a thing multiple days in a row and everyone's working on the same thing, I'm like, this is like camp.
Like a little VidCon outline of what you're going to be doing the whole weekend.
Yeah, where it's just like we're just showing up, and it's it's good on a one-off basis. But if like there was this, it was years ago now. But do you know Point Crow? He's a streamer. He did a live stream that was Mario Party in real life. This is
he does that
maybe
kind of
like
stuff.
3 or 4 years ago now. It's like
Did you
the
do like
longer I'm
Among
in
Us
this
in real
world,
life too?
everything feels like it's 3 years ago, but it could have been longer than that.
Yeah.
And it was in Pennsylvania at this. It was over a weekend in Pennsylvania on this giant sound stage where they built up like a whole thing, and they had these like special fucking like cameras. It was on this. I think it was called like a spider rig or it was like a very. They had a camera in this soundstage that was like the same cameras that they use in professional football, where it's got these certain
4 cables.
Yeah, the 4 cables.
Where it's like
and
on a grid.
It can kind of go wherever it wants.
That thing is crazy.
Yeah, and so they were doing that so they could kind of like track people as they went, as if it was like a game of Mario Party.
Wow.
And what was really cool about it was like we had kind of like a tech day where we were like preparing beforehand, and we were doing like the costumes and stuff, and it was like, do you know? Well, Ethan was there, Sandwich, Nandre. I don't know if you know those folks, but it was just Will Neff. Will Neff was there, and so it was just like a bunch of people, and at the studio place too, they had like lunches and stuff. It was pretty it was
just
it
well
was like
run.
a fancy run thing, but like we were all having lunch together, we were all having dinner together, we were all staying in the same hotel that was like right there next door, and so it felt like camp. And and we had like these inside jokes of the thing, and it was just like,
that's awesome.
so that's like, I don't know. This probably makes me sound like, to someone who just like goes to a fucking 9 to 5 right now, this makes me sound like a fucking psychopath right now, and I recognize that. I recognize my privilege.
That you want to do videos like that all the time?
Well, that I just like the idea of a schedule. That's really what I'm, or just like going and doing the same project on a multi-day thing. Like I think in the future, when I inevitably, because I'm just going to manifest it, inevitably make like a fucking feature film or something like that. That's going to be like a 2-month shoot or something like that. Mm-hmm. That would be awesome, because it'd be like we're showing up with the same people every day doing this project together. Like that shit makes me so hype. I love that shit.
I love that. Yeah, we had previous years where we did Smosh Summer Games, and we would all stay in one place. Like especially there was this, Winter Games, we all stayed in this gigantic log cabin, all of us together, including the crew, everyone, all in this giant cabin. And there was other years where it was like we stayed at a summer camp, so we had cabins, and like it'd be like a few of us in different cabins, and the rec room, and like the cafeteria and stuff.
And you all had lunch together and dinner together?
Yes.
Like that. I mean, that is even closer to camp. Because
that's legitimately camp.
It was legitimately camp.
Yeah, but that was really fun. I think a schedule is great. I think a feature film is something you should aspire for, but also you should think of a series for yourself. Yeah. You should think of something cool that you can have like that kind of situation on. That'd be awesome.
All right, folks. That's all. We actually just finished recording the episode, but this is the cutoff point for the main episode. So if you want to hear Courtney and I chat for a little bit longer, you can join us on our Patreon. $5 a month for bonus episodes.
Amazing content of Ted. Amazing content, and it's been a joy as you hanging out with you regular listeners. Can't wait to hang out with the Patreon listeners.
Hang out
Me,
with
Ted.
Patreon and
Patreon.com/
Take it easy.